Hi everyone and welcome back to the vlog. My name is Rocio. If you're new here, I am a fashion, lifestyle, and beauty creator. I am going to be getting ready and doing my makeup, so I thought I would pick up the vlog and share some really good tips with you to start content creation while I get ready. So let's get into it. I'll be sharing some products that I love using for my makeup, as well as just sharing some fun facts about myself so we can get to know each other better. So grab your coffee or your tea, whatever you're drinking, and let's get into it. Not before taking a sip of water because we have to stay hydrated. I know I look a little crazy, but if you know about these heatless hair curl tool with the hair rods, then you know they slay. And I literally put them in overnight and I woke up with basically a blowout. So I'll have them linked down below because I love them. I'm obsessed with them, and this year I'm just trying to use less products on my hair so I won't damage it. So that's what we're going for. At the end, I'll do the final reveal, and it's so pretty. I promise you guys are gonna need and be obsessed with the heatless curl tool in 2025. The first product that I love using is the Luminous Silk Glow Flawless Foundation. I use the shade 6.5 during the winter months because I'm a little pale right now, and then I love using the shade 7 during the summer times when I have a natural tan. If you watched my first vlog, then you know I started my account December of 2021, so it's been about 3 years now, and since then I have been able to work with such amazing brands as far as collaborations and partnerships. I just this year also had the opportunity to go to new restaurant openings in Chicago, and I even got my first collab with a music festival. If you are familiar with Pitchfork in Chicago, then that is the collab I had this past summer. I unfortunately got really sick and was unable to make it, which was so sabotage, but nonetheless the opportunity was there, and it just blows my mind. So if you want to be able to work with not only your dream brands, but also go to restaurant openings and just check out new places in Chicago and be able to just like work with restaurants. I had been wanting to do this for a few years. I had an old account that I had since high school that was just not doing well as far as performance and engagement when I would upload my outfits. And so I decided to create a new account. So I started from zero, started from scratch, and it was truly the best decision I ever made because with the new Instagram account that I made, I have been able to just work with Skims, Marc Jacobs, Michael Kors this past year, Gap, just brands that have truly just blown my mind. And like I said, restaurant openings here and there. So this is your sign to start the new account if your current one isn't working out, because my engagement is night and day from what it used to be with the old account. This new Instagram account has also led me to meet so many new creators, not only in Chicago, but just around the world. This past year I went to Coachella, literally all by myself, you guys. I'd reached out to Kira, definitely follow her on Instagram. She is like, if Lana Del Rey had a daughter, that would be her daughter. Her aesthetic and everything is just chef's kiss. So I had reached out and was in touch with Kira at the beginning of the year of 2024. And then she introduced me to so many creators in LA that I ended up going to Coachella with Kira, Heather, and Emily. And it was truly the best time of my life. Like, I have yet to experience something like that. The absolute highlight of 2024, hands down. Like, but it was just the fact that this Instagram account and platform that I had just introduced me and gave me the opportunity to, one, be able to meet such amazing girls, but also go to Coachella. Well, I could have gone to Coachella regardless without the Instagram platform, right? But I was able to meet girls who were going, and I just ended up going from Chicago by myself to Coachella, met them for the first time ever a day or two before Coachella, and the rest was history. In June, I ended up visiting Heather for my birthday in LA, so she hosted me, and then the following month, or sometime in August, I think it was, I hosted her in Chicago. So I've just created such amazing memories and such amazing friends through creating my new Instagram account that I just can't recommend it enough for you to do that as well if you're struggling with your current one. Okay, next up I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder in the shade 100. It actually literally just broke, which is so sabotage, but I do love this. And I'm just gonna put it right here. So the biggest thing to know when starting a new account is consistency. And I know you've probably heard this time and time again, but it truly works and you just have to be consistent. I was posting every single day for the month of January, maybe 1 to 2 times a day. And then for the month of February, I was posting 3 times a day. So I grew my account to like 2K by the end of February. I started it, I think it was like December 1st of 2021 when I first made like my first post. And that's just beautiful. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in the shade 62 from Giorgio Armani. I got these, actually all the products from Giorgio Armani as a collab on Instagram this past year, and I love Armani products. Second biggest tip that I can give you when starting a new account is engaging. That is truly that, staying consistent and posting and engaging just go hand in hand, and I feel like they're truly the key to growing your account. And this is for anything, you know, not just Instagram, whether it's TikTok or Pinterest that you want to grow on, or YouTube. I think staying consistent and posting every single day or 3 times a day, whatever you can realistically accomplish and do, but just staying consistent, not posting, you know, 1 week and then going MIA for like 2 weeks. If you're not posting, people can't engage with your content. Once I realized and found out that people will show the same love that you show them, and you can quite literally take that into your everyday life. But at least on social media, and more specifically on Instagram, like I was engaging multiple times a day for hours, and it really made such a huge difference in my engagement. I think it was like May, I had a collab, my first big collab with Princess Polly, and I was like on cloud 9. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I got this. That was like such a dream collab to have back then, and I've come such a long way. I feel like with working with Michael Kors this past year, even Marc Jacobs and Gap, like it's just, it, like I said, blows my mind every time. But you really are nothing without your audience. So being engaged, talking to your audience, and just finding ways to be able to authentically engage with your audience, I think is so important. I was waking up early, going to sleep really late, engaging at like random times in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. I was just so like focused on social media that I just like wanted to grow my following, wanted to grow my engagement, and it worked. Like it just worked. I grew 1,000 followers in just 1 month, and that was just by posting 3 times a day and engaging nonstop. And I will say you do have to be careful with that, because if you engage too much and use the same like keywords or whatnot, Instagram will like disable your account for a few days because it thinks you're a robot. So just be mindful and have balance. I think everything, you know, that we do always just have to have like a good balance of it. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. My go-to eyeliner is the NYX eyeliner. I just had to pick this one up at a drugstore, so I'm gonna do this off camera because Lord knows I can't do eyeliner on camera. Also, I didn't write anything out, so I don't have a list of things. They're just whatever comes to mind. I'm just letting you guys know. So if you have any questions, specific questions, please let me know in the comments, and I'm more than happy to make another video on this. It's important to note to engage with creators that are similar in your niche. So since I'm very fashion focused, I am engaging with creators that also do fashion or beauty or lifestyle, just because I personally don't have necessarily interest in like foodie bloggers, like a food IG account isn't gonna find my content interesting because we're not in the same niche. That's not to say that like I strictly follow only fashion creators, because I do definitely follow, you know, some lifestyle or just beauty only, or a few like recipes and things like that. But I think it's just important just so you can let the algorithm know that you are a fashion or whatever your niche is, and to push out your content to more like-minded people so they can engage with it and authentically engage with it and go to your account and save your posts and whatnot. But I like to at least like 9 of their posts to be able to like grab their attention and see that, you know, I liked a bunch of their content, the first 9 posts usually, and then comment on at least one of them, go to their stories, and then like I'll message them if I see something that I can relate to. And then of course, just keeping up with your DMs. I think that's also just really important, responding in a timely fashion. And even if you do have, you know, a 9 to 5, finding balance, like finding time to be able to respond. I know sometimes it's not doable, but I think you can definitely find some time, you know, instead of like watching TV or doing this or doing that, to be able to take just 30 minutes to like respond to DMs or respond to comments or whatnot, just because engaging with your audience is truly everything. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the Falsies Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline. So I'm gonna curl my lashes first. So apart from staying consistent with your posts and engaging with your audience, I think another really important tip is to try new features within the app. So when Reels were first a thing, I feel like they were getting, if you posted a reel, those posts were getting pushed out a lot more than static posts. But I've gone on live, I've used various features within the Instagram app. And again, this can go for any platform. So just using the TikTok features, or, you know, hopping on YouTube Shorts. Of course, hopping on the trends early, so your video can get pushed out. And the type of content, I think, also matters. Just finding, like, making sure it's relatable or savable content. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the Dior Backstage palette. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this pink shimmer to my eyelid, just really quick to give some sparkle. And then I'm gonna go in with the white glitter right here in the inner corner. I feel like it makes such a difference and just brightens up my eyes. Let me know what you guys think. I actually love this palette. I just got it for Christmas this past year from my husband. I've been absolutely just loving it. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the shade 6.5. Another tip is to not put all your eggs in one basket. If you are trying to grow on Instagram, I think it's important to repurpose or just stay consistent also, even if it's not as consistent, but still show up and post on a different platform. So I consistently post every single day to my Instagram, but I definitely try to post every day, if not every other day, or, you know, a few times a week on my TikTok. I also post to Pinterest and YouTube Shorts, a few YouTube vlogs. I've been definitely wanting to get into vlogging more. This is why I decided to pick up the camera and vlog a few things that I thought you guys would like and that I just wanted to share, because I truly think that if I can do this, anyone can. You've always wanted to do this. This is your sign to start. Oh, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier setting powder. I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to use the Dior palette again to highlight my cheekbones. I think I'm going to go in with the white one. I feel like that one just always has such a better glow. So if you're repurposing your content on TikTok or Pinterest, I feel like you will drive traffic to your Instagram account, or if they follow you on TikTok and realize that you have an IG account, they'll start following you there. So I think it's just a really good way to be able to get new followers to different social media accounts. Look at that, I'm literally glowing. And last but certainly not least, I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Kind Words. Going with this lipstick from Coco Chanel. It's the Rouge Coco Flash 84. I think it's such a pretty color. I've been loving this lip combo. We're just gonna finish off with a little bit of gloss. This from Haus Labs, and I haven't tried it, so I'm really hoping it's, ooh, that's such a pretty color. Oh my God. Wow, that's beautiful. I could go on forever about tips and tricks to be able to get collabs or how to grow your social media account more, you know, how to network, how to meet people. Okay, now for the finale, I'm gonna take these off, take these out, and just let my hair down. Look at that, you guys. Dream blowout. I just got bangs and I feel like they're so small right now. I'm gonna go brush my hair a little bit. Actually, I don't even think I need to brush it. Anyways, I could go on this topic for hours, so let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. The one thing that I can take away from this year is that if you want something bad enough, you have to do it yourself, even if it scares you. I went to Coachella this past year by myself, and I was so close to just not going because I was just so scared of the unknown and of going by myself. I didn't think that I could do it, meet up with girls that I had never met before, but only knew online. And I thought, like, what if this doesn't work out? What if they don't like me? What if I go to Coachella by myself? Like, I was, when I tell you this close to not going to Coachella, like, I was ready to cancel my flight. I didn't even care if I didn't get refunded for my flight or my ticket or my Airbnb. But I was just so scared. I'm so glad I went though, because I promised myself I was going to be there no matter what. And I was there, even if it was by myself. I did make friends along the way, and I'm just so glad I did. I recently went to a holiday pop-up bar, which was a full circle for me because I paid to go to one last year with some friends, and this year I was able to get a free pass and then to take a +1 and do a collab so long as I posted a video to my Instagram account. And honestly, I feel like I was gonna go there and do that regardless, so it was just awesome to be able to go. And I unfortunately was not able to find someone to go with me, so I ended up just going alone, and I met 2 new girlies there. The moral of my story is just that you just, if you want something, you just have to go there and do it. I felt so empowered after going to that holiday bar because I went there by myself. I did what I needed to do. I shot my content, I networked, and it was just such a empowering experience to be able to do something by yourself when you want it so bad. So if you want to start social media or create content, become an influencer, a blogger, whatever it is that you want to do, like, just go for it this year. The worst thing that you can do is not become the best version of yourself or not become the person that you could be. And if this is something that you want, girl, just go after it. Like, I promise you, you won't regret it. If you need anything else from me as far as tips, advice, or literally just anything, like I said, reach out, follow me on Instagram. My handle is Sis Rosita. I'm also on TikTok. I'll have all of my socials linked down below. I wish you the happiest new year. I genuinely love creating content and sharing it. I'm just so glad that I can be able to do something that I love. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were able to take something from it. And like I said, let me know in the comments anything else you want to see from me. Okay, that's enough yapping for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.